Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rift Kids Craft Corner. How is everyone doing? Today is Wednesday. Today is crochet day. So I'm doing crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 30. We have 10 there. I need 48 of these, by the way. I think that's the way it was supposed to go. Good morning, Audie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's number 20. So we have 20 of them now. I think this is 30. We have 30 done, which is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, and 10. That's 30. Now I need 48 of these, of this color. That's all. 48 of them. So I'm going to take it out. So we have 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we have 8 right there. I just got to make certain I got the 9, 10. So we at least have 10 right here. 10 and 11. I'm going to count 18 of them. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, That's 16 of them. Okay. 17, 18. That's what I'm looking for, and these is what I'm looking for. So we have 18 left to do of this color. 18. That's what we have left to do. 18 of these. So I have this, and I have this, and I have this. Should have enough to do 18 of them. Should. And that will be the first set. First set of 48. Then I have to do another set of 48 in a different color. So Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Riff Kids Craft Corner. I hope everyone's doing good. I'm doing semi-well. I'm slowly healing from... Let me check and make sure I get the right size. This is a 5. What size are you? This is a 5. I usually like using the 5 or the 5.5. I don't like using the 6 on this one because it's too... So I'm using the 5 right now. Now, I finally figured out what I'm going to do about my back situation. I have a bad back all of a sudden. So this is okay. I think I got it. So here we go. Hey, I'm here. Okay, got it under control now. So this is a double crochet, and then we keep going. So back to what I was saying. I had taken a fall during the trip, during the Sukkot trip, and that wasn't very good. So I don't make a big deal about it. I'm just saying that happened. Now on the 11th, we have something going on at that time for my husband. We are going to do a hopefully the last thing because we should get paid. So y'all knows what's going to happen that day. So that's good news. Then we make decisions. So we're praying and we're trusting that the that the Almighty will get us the desired amount to get into our own home, out of this place, into our own home. What type of stove are we thinking of getting?
There are a couple of options there.
Yeah, I can't remember.
If we want to go without electricity, then our best option is probably a pellet stove.
A pellet stove?
Yeah, it's like an upgraded version of a wood stove. It uses particular type of fuel, but it's a fuel based on wood.
Oh, okay.
The reason why you use it.
You mean that stove that we saw over at Carnum?
No.
Because that was a pellet stove, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I'm talking about a much bigger one that you can actually cook on.
It could be cooked on.
That was mostly a heater.
Not the one I'm thinking of.
Or whatever. This is the one
Oh, wait. No, over at the falls.
Yes.
Over at the falls. Just trying to remember the place. It wasn't... Yeah, it was the falls.
Yes, that one. More like that one.
Something like that. That's pretty cool.
Something the size of a proper stove, so that you have your 4 hot plates or your griddle on top.
Yeah.
Okay, and your oven.
Yeah.
But that comes down to whether or not we actually have electricity and we generate our own electricity, because then we can just have an electric stove.
Well, we were thinking of doing what you call a sand sand thing, wouldn't we?
Sand battery, which is actually a heat exchanger.
A sand battery, which was a heat exchanger that will.
I don't know what type of stove you'd use for that.
Not sure.
Because it wouldn't be a wood burning stove, it'd be a heat exchange stove, and I've never seen one. You'd have to have like basically a big open area where you could force the heat from the sand battery into it.
Yeah.
The alternative being that you could have, in addition to the heat exchange, you could put a steam system through the sand battery so that you could actually run electricity that way, but that's less efficient. But you could, then actually run electricity.
By the way, Audie, if you're wondering why this one is painted or whatever, have you ever had, not a hangnail, but I can't think of it, but have you ever had that type of nail happen where it tore? Hi, Danny. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just crocheting snowflakes. I like snowflakes. This is actually going to be for a queen size bed. Planned on having this done by this coming up next winter. That's what I plan on doing. So it's taken me almost 2 years. It'll be about 2 years by the time this is done. Well, maybe less. So right now I'm working on a gorgeous queen size bed quilt. Well, it's not really a quilt, but blanket. So thank you for coming in, Danny. But yeah, back to what I was saying. We're talking about a stove for our new home. What we're gonna do. Things are going to change for my husband and I, which will be good. But we have to wait just a little longer. Right there?
Yes, dear, a little bit.
Just a little longer. And then we'll officially be in our own land, our own home, and away from, I guess you could say, the stress that we've been in here. We were on Sukkot, which is the Feast of Booths. We were on Sukkot, but I got badly injured there. I fell. There was a puddle, I guess you could say, not a puddle, but like a small bit of water, and I slipped and fell right on my back. That's fun, isn't it? Yep. So, but I just got back from vacation, which was most of the time it was lovely. Do you mind if I delete my chat? Sure. Do you want to delete your chat? I hope I'm not upsetting you or anything. This is not an instructional video right now. I even put it in my YouTube that this is what you call a because I don't do the instructionals until we move to our new home. That's my goal. And yarn is pretty safe. I was just explaining what happened over in Sukkot. We're just back from vacation, which was a pretty nice, most of the time, a nice vacation. I would change a few things, but most of the time it was nice. It was quiet. Oh, you mean of the view of the this, or the view of the cute little slothy? So I have a sloth on me. It's actually what is it called? The nightshirt is from Little Bamboo, The Little Bamboo, and yeah. But the crochet, I love doing crochet. I've crocheted quite a bit of stuff on this channel. I do plan on hand sewing things on this channel. I also have a Cricut. I plan on doing a Cricut. Oh my word, I'm so excited about the Cricut stuff. Yeah. I have 18 of these left to do, which is this right there. 18 of these left to do. And then I have, how much? I have 48 of another color to do. Oh, Murgles. Sorry. There we go. And then this goes underneath this. Awesome. And pull that up. Now, what we do here is we twist. So there's 2 twists right here. I'll put it back up where you can see the little slothy. Hi, sloth. And then we will Murgles, I gotta remember how to do this. Twist. Yeah. Then we go in and out. In the back of this little area right there. And we go back to what we were doing. And then we do a second one. So, yeah. Anyways, back to what I was saying. This is not an instructional video. I wish it was, but at the moment I just don't have the setup for it. And yeah. I like the little sloth. I think he's cute. Don't you like my night shirt, honey?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean the sloth? Yeah. I'm not showing my face, so I don't know how you're seeing my face. Dear heart, can you come on?
Yes. Try not to do feedback, but okay.
No. I want you to check. I want you to check. Marbles, what is it? Not me stream. Not. YouTube at the other one.
There you go. It was working until I shut it down. What do you want to know?
Oh, what is that place that I'm trying to find out? What is the name of it?
The other one, the TV.
No, not the TV. The other platform.
Yeah, TV.
Not, no.
You stream on TV at the same time.
Just a second. Let me see something. My face? My face shouldn't be up. So I'm trying to see what he's talking about. Give me a minute, please. Give me a minute.
I can't remember what it's called either. But it's something.tv. Ask him what one he's on.
Oh, I know what one he's on. I just
Well, if you know what he's on, tell me.
I will in a minute. Let me.
Well, I can't remember it.
Now I can find it. Okay.
It's got some real trippy name.
I know. Trying to think of it.
Can you show where you're streaming to? Maybe you look in your own chat.
Trying to remember what the stream was. I know it streams to 2 different places.
Twitch.
Twitch. Can you check the Twitch, babe?
Sure.
Thanks. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I was talking about the trip. Most of the time it was very nice. We ate breakfast twice there. It was nice.
I have to remember my password, dear. Give me a minute.
That's no problem. Just give me a moment. Okay.
Oh, really? I'm not trying to log in from a new device or location. What is going on?
No, I'm asking somebody else.
New device or location.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that was it. Just a slot. Okay.
Okay. Who are you talking to? There's only me and Audie in here.
Really? That's all it is?
Oddie, since 902. Nobody else is mentioned. So I don't know what you're looking at or where. And
His
same in
name
this
is
one.
Danny. Okay, I want you to come over here. And you'll understand why I'm a little freaked out.
Danny Perozzo.
Yeah.
And he's watching on Twitch.
That is freaky. Because he goes and says, just watching you, very nice. Do you mind if I delete my chat? I guess he could delete his chat on his end. I like the view. I really like the view of you. Face red heart shaped. I'm like, what?
Can't see your face. So I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what he's talking about. Really don't.
Are you going to anywhere else?
Not that I know of, no. So I'm
Perhaps he's
wondering
watching in from Restream itself.
how on Restream. I don't even have it on Restream where he can see my Restream. And only thing that could see my face, if anything, is the second camera, which is on my laptop. And like I said, I never use that.
Turn it off then.
How do I turn it off? I would have to go into settings, wouldn't I?
Yeah, probably. You'll have to be the one that does that though.
Yeah. Danny, just to let you know, I'm happily married. I've been married to my husband for 11 years, going on 12. And I never show my face on YouTube or on Twitch. Just so you know. So I'm trying to figure out how you see my face. Actually, I know how I can do it. I think that's how I do it.
Right-handed blocking.
That's what I'm seeing. Just so you know. Anyway, back to what I was saying. 1, 2, 3. Be right back on something else. Do something with settings. Okay, I feel better. I don't normally block people, but I feel better now that he's blocked. I'm so sorry. I don't normally block people. You know that about me. But that was freaky. Especially when I'm not even showing my face, so I'm trying to figure out how in the heck he's getting into my other camera. Because my other camera is on my computer, so what I can do, I suppose, is cover up that camera hole.
Yeah, I guess.
It's the only thing I can think of. Downstairs is a tape that is like what I used on here.
Where's that?
We're going to put that on top of it. That was too freaky. I never had that happen before in my life. Or even since I've been YouTubing.
Where are you keeping it down here?
I'm not keeping it. It's something that's down there.
I'm just trying to find what you sent me.
It's a piece of tape.
What?
It's a piece of tape.
Where is it?
It has Santa Claus on it.
What?
It has Christmas theme on it.
You know what? It's not going to hurt you to get up and walk away for 2 minutes.
Okay.
Do you know where it is? I'll be looking down here everywhere forever.
Okay. Just give me like 2 seconds, guys, and I'll be right back. How in the heck is he seeing the top half? How?
Yeah, no, I get it.
Why do you think I'm freaking out?
Anytime except for moderators can't do it. You walking? Yeah.
Said I have a heart shape. That is freaky. Never had anyone do that to me because I'm not showing my face. So I'm trying to figure out how
Can't hack his way through nothing.
he is seeing my face. How?
That prevents that.
That prevents that. Sorry about that, Audie. Sorry about that to anyone else who's up here. This person, I think, hacked.
I'll scroll back up and see if his chat's still there or if you got rid of it.
I have him on blocked list on stream, Restream. But still, I don't know how he did it. That just freaked me out. Because I don't have my face up online at all. I never have. I never will have my face up online. And he mentioned about a heart-shaped face. And he's like, I'm enjoying the view. And I'm like, yeah,
it's not on.
No. Sorry about that. But even my husband didn't agree with that one.
Well, especially me, dear.
Yeah. I even said I'm happily married to you. I'm not interested in anybody else. I hope you forgive me for doing that. Audie, I had to take care of it quickly. I was strange. Because I've only been doing, I've been doing the YouTubes, never showing my face, ever. I've never shown my face. And it's not that it's just I don't want to show my face. I'm not supposed to show my face. I can show my hands. My hands is fine. I work with my hands all the time. But my face, never. That was too freaky. Sorry. Yeah, I understand that. But it's what he says that made me put pause. So I decided to hide my other camera because there are hackers that can get into your one camera if the other camera is off. There are hackers. So I'm just saying, better safe than sorry, right? Right.
Yeah, can't hack his way through a piece of sticking plaster.
Nope. You can't hack into that. Jeff and I have heard about these type of hackers too, where they actually, you have one camera up, like my webcam, this webcam. Hi, this webcam. And the other webcam, you have a webcam that is on your computer at all times. You know what webcam I'm talking about, the one that's up on it. And a hacker will get into both webcams. One is what you call the webcam that's in your computer or your laptop. And when he mentioned heart shaped, I asked my husband, is my face heart shaped?
Well, other people might describe it that way, I guess. It's a possibility.
Red heart shaped. And that's when I knew there was a hacker there. I just felt it. I don't know how to explain it. Have you ever done that?
Unfortunately, he's probably still lurking.
He's blocked.
No, that account is blocked, dude. How long do you think it'll take him to make another one?
Doesn't matter. He can go ahead and look now because that's covered.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry. That was freaky. That freaked me out. Even my husband was like not happy about it.
Possibly I need to learn hacker skills and have done with these kinds of videos.
Yeah. But I could tell it wasn't. I don't know how I could tell, but I could tell it was a hacker. I don't know why. Just could tell. My husband and I are talking about the incident, aka the incident that just happened.
Well, don't go on about it. You're just giving him his jollies.
Yeah. Now back to what I was doing. We're gonna just enjoy crocheting. That's what this is for. Crochet. Or hand sewing. Or resin. Anything else that I usually do. Now, we just finished that off. We're almost done with this one. So, what I need to do is this right here. And this will be what you call a single crochet. Once I can get into it. and then single crochet all the way around. So I do two single crochet right here into that one, and 2 single crochet. Keep going that way. Be right back and type. Okay, I'm good now. I think I'm okay. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm just finishing this off, and I'm feeling good about it. So we are doing single crochet all the way around. Now, when I'm in this section, you do 5 single crochets to finish this off. And then back to single crochet right in these. Anyway, how is everyone else doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm okay now. Okay. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm enjoying the crochet. I hope you are too. We are doing this. Yay. So we got 1, 2, and then we got 1 right here. And then 2 here. And I love how that just absolutely looks so pretty. Don't you like that? Just right here, and then here and here. That looks just so pretty. Then we go to this again. So we have to get our taxes done today. We have taxes we have to do. In Australia, you have to do taxes by the end of October, which is technically tomorrow for us. So all taxes need to be turned in. And Jeff is kind of concerned about something. So we'll check that out and everything should be good. I am enjoying this because I'm almost done with this one. Yay! So sorry, I went a little bit quiet for a second. Okay, well, anyways, with everything that's going to be going on, we will most likely be going into our own home. Once we get our own home, then everything will do much better. Tomorrow, I am doing technically, I'll be doing a live broadcast. I'll be doing lives all this time, but live broadcast on gaming again, but this time because of pumpkins. So we will have a little bit of fun there. I will be doing a little bit of catching up, so we are close to that one day today. We'll see. Anyway, I'm feeling a little bit better. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Sukkot was nice. We had someone made some unique type of eggs. It was a very nice eggs. It was very fluffy. Jeff and I have to admit that was fluffy, wasn't it? Jeffy? The eggs?
The eggs were very interestingly done. I think I figured out how he did it, but that's fine.
Yeah, it was amazing. And I was able to eat it too, wasn't I, babe?
Mm-hmm.
On the bread I wasn't able to eat very well, but the eggs I was. Woo. I don't know how many eggs he used. I don't know if he used 2 or 3 eggs. But he used eggs and they were very fluffy. I got some Cambodia, whatever you call it, Cambodia, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, Cambodia, chopsticks. So that's quite interesting. I'm supposed to be getting something in the mail from PayHip. PayHip is where I'm supposed to be getting Lucky from. I think they're not sending it until November. That's what they said. So I should be getting my Lucky soon. I definitely wanted to get a Striacosaurus, but you know what? I don't need a Striacosaurus. I have my triceratops. I'm happy. I can make triceratops any day because I did really well on the triceratops. I make clay products or clay figurines, and my favorite is the Ankylosaurus. This one is not on Peleopines, as in it's not, this coloring is not on Peleopines. I wish they would put that color on Peleopines. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? Here, I'll show you. Hon, hand me the Anky. Just the Anky.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think when they bring the swamp, there will be a, that's the Anky. Don't tell me this wouldn't be pretty cool. A silver with a gold and purple tips. That just turned out so well. Didn't it, dear?
Mm-hmm.
I loved how that one turned out. And then we got number 5 right here. So yeah, I'm very excited about getting little Lucky, but it's not here yet. Everyone else has already gotten theirs, but I haven't gotten mine. They said it's on its way. I should receive it by November, so we'll see, right? So yeah. My hands are going pretty fast, and I think we're almost done with this one. And then we'll go into the next one. I love making these because it's turning out really pretty, and I can't wait to use it. I have a certain setup I want to do with this, if that makes sense. Okay, that went to 5. And then we go 1 right here. Let me see. 1 right here, 1 right there, and 1 up here. Okay. So 1 right here. 1 right here. And close off right here. There we go. And that turned out really good. I'm kind of glad that on the chickens we did something. Jeff and I talked about it, and we did something, didn't we, dear?
Okay.
On the chickens.
Well, we're releasing them now in the afternoon again. Is that?
Yeah, that's good news.
But what else do you want to know?
Oh, it's over there. There's my scissors. Scissors. I'm using the scissors.
Oh, let me put that back in.
What?
When you open it, you drop this out of it, so that when you pick it up again, it'll just stay out of it, causing a trail.
And that is number 1. That's done. If I can get it out of there. And this is how you make the snowflake look. And I love it. I love how that turned into a snowflake. Do you see that? Now, can you imagine this on a bed with this gorgeous look right here, crocheted together with, I don't know if I'm going to put in between a white or what, but wouldn't that be gorgeous? With several different ones around. So now we're on number 2. Okay, so we're going to do this, pull this right here, and we're going to start again. And what I usually do is I'll tighten it like this, do a single stitch, then I go to the next, and I make certain both are lapped under so I can get it under that. That way it's not in the way. And then we are back to the normal crochet. So we're doing what you call a, this is called a half double crochet. That's what I'm using. Okay, then double crochet. Now I did borrow this from someone else, but I did make it my own because there is one thing I've done with this crochet. I added this to the crochet. You see this part right here? When it goes together, it's going to look amazing, but that's what I put on the very top of that crochet. It's going to be very pretty when it's all done. Now on our birds, when we came home, Jeff told me that one of the bird's eggs was broken. I'm thinking they didn't have enough calcium, so we went and put calcium in the water again. That will help strengthen the one bird's chicken eggs, because they can't actually forage like you're supposed to forage, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to, sorry, I'm keeping track of what I'm doing here. There we go. We're doing it now. But yeah, they couldn't forage because there was little magpie babies. Magpie season, I think magpie season's almost over with, isn't it?
Over, yeah.
It's over with now?
Yeah, I'd say it would be. Might be a couple of late ones out there, but I doubt it.
But at least there's no more swooping on our little chickens. That would be kind of nice. Now, what's funny is when we got back, Jeff made the decision to let the chickens out. On the first night, because they have not done this for a while, one of the chickens got lost. One of the chickens got lost. And Jeff says, Rev, there is 3 chickens in the coop. I'm like, what do you mean there's 3 chickens in the coop? There's 3 chickens in the coop. I'm like, and he's like, I think I need you to come and help me find the 4th chicken. So I'm like, okay, we're going to go look for the chicken. So we looked, and I actually prayed. And Jeff was going closer to the neighbors, weren't you, honey?
Yeah.
He was going closer to the neighbors. I went around to the side of the house, and lo and behold, I started calling her. You know, I started going chick, 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 chick. You know, I was calling Chook, as she went walk, walk.
Well, that's good.
And when she did that, I was like, Jeff, I found the chicken. And we talked to her and we're like, you have nothing to be afraid of. Let's go get you back into your place and you stay in there. It's funny chicken. Seriously, I have funny chickens.
Oh, and then last night when we went to check on them just around sunset.
Yeah, I think it's the same one. She just can't seem to understand nighttime, or she can't see. I'm not sure.
I don't know, but the cage was open on one side.
Yeah, and
She was standing around the other side going, wait, I got out of here. How do I get back in? Walk around the cage. It's that simple. No, I must be able to go through the bars here. All the other chickens did. It must be me that's not figuring out a phase through bars.
Oh my.
So I opened up the cage on that side as well and let her in. And then she immediately tried to walk through and out the cage on the other side, didn't she?
Yeah, she tried to, and I'm like, no, you're going inside.
And then we blocked off both sides again, and it's like, oh, I guess I have to go in. And so I'm like in the ancient rivalry between chickens and sheep for which is the stupidest. This chicken is helping pave the way.
Uh-huh.
Right? I mean, it's a good thing we don't have a rooster because this chicken breeds. That's it for chicken kind. You know?
She was so funny. It was like, excuse me? You know where to go. But no, she just went and, because it's like, why don't we go outside? This is last night. He's like, why don't we go outside and see if the chickens are put together or put in there? You know, we have like what you call a mobile chicken coop. We call it the Chook Palace per se. So we checked. 3 of the chickens was in there. 4th chicken was that one. So, anyways, like Jeff was saying, I don't know if she can't. What's the word I'm trying to find?
She might be like have poor vision or something.
She might have poor vision and doesn't know it's night, or doesn't know her, or she doesn't know her surroundings very well, or something. Plus, we have to think, well, they all been in the cage for quite a while because of the magpie season. It could be a disorientation. I don't know. But it was funny. We did get her in. She's fine. But yeah, a funny chicken, I have to say. Disclosure. I think I have it written down in my disclosure. On the check the YouTube and see the disclosure. Disclosure, I should have something.
Yeah, these videos are for
are for entertainment purposes only and may or may not contain instructions on how to make any items. Just so you know ahead of time. This is not technically an instructional video. It is definitely, I'm right now talking about my trip and talking about the chickens and talking about what we're going to be doing ahead of time.
We will not at this stage be crocheting a chicken.
I don't even know how to crochet a chicken.
But you need to learn. You've talked about it now. That's it.
How do you crochet a chicken?
I don't know.
Well, there is actually like teapot cozies that you can do make chicken teapot cozies. I don't know how to do them.
I don't know
there
how
is
it
such
works.
a thing.
It just happens.
Mm-hmm.
You go to some weird flea market somewhere and people go, oh, look, I figured out to crochet a chicken one day. You know, I did it while I was asleep and now I can't do it again. But here, it's for sale.
Oh, funny. I was looking through for the taxes. Jeff and I were talking about taxes and everything. I was looking through the taxes and I'm like, there is one item that I don't have anymore. And I was like, okay, what is missing? And I thought it was one of those, by the way, I make resin products. Here's an example of some resin products I make. This one is for someone else, but this is the resin product I make. And yeah, and I also made this right here. I make little doggy things, and this is good for either putting over an eraser or going over a pen. But I'm just saying, I do make resin products. Love making resin products, but here's the big but. But I'm out of resin at the moment until we move, or I have to find all my resin that's missing, because, you know, we're right now technically at my father-in-law's place and it's not my home. So, yeah. And I did do the disclosure, so I feel good now that I did the disclosure. But I love making these snowflakes, and I can't wait till I finish these snowflakes. I have 18 in this color, and I'm right now putting a border around them. So this color, 18 of them, and then I'll be crocheting them all together, and then I'll be having a big picture taken of them, and it will go onto my Instagram, and you guys will see the end result of this gorgeous blanket I've been working on for practically almost a year now, hasn't it been?
Mm-hmm.
One, two, and then making this. So yeah, I love doing this crochet because I'm making this crocheted snowflake. Now technically it is going to be summer here in Australia. Summer starts in December.
Yeah.
So technically it will be summer here. So that's going to be fun. We might make it for getting homeowners grant. We might make it, which will be a prayer answered if we did. And yeah. I'm excited about it, to be honest. Aren't you, dear?
It's going to be good.
Because once we get that homeowners grant, we should be able to start working on getting that business on my husband end started. That would be kind of cool. Now, I've done something with my finger. Now, I don't wear fingernail polish, but this finger right here, I put something over the finger to heal. Okay, have you ever had a nail go down to its bed, not the bed, but to the quick? Have you ever had a nail go down to its quick and go a little bit past the quick? You know what I'm talking about? Well, I went and for some odd reason it's down to its quick or a little bit past the quick and trying to rip off. So I decided, okay, I don't wear fingernail polish, but I'm going to wear fingernail polish to heal this. I know it sounds kind of strange to say that, but I put fingernail polish and I put tape, you know, washi tape. I put washi tape there, fingernail polish over the washi tape. So fingernail polish, washi tape, and then fingernail polish over the top. And that's what I'm going to wear for at least 2 to 3 weeks so it can heal. That's my goal. Because I don't need my nail going. Okay, so basically the nail went from here into the quick. Like right into the middle, or almost to the middle, on the side, but into the middle of the quick. That hurts. I'll let you know that now. That really does hurt. So now back to Sukkot. We went over. We thought we went over to the hinterlands. We didn't. We went to the Gold Coast. Do I ever regret going there? I mean, it was nice, I guess. We had to carry things upstairs, which wasn't very feasible for my husband and myself, but we did. First night was no incident, which is fine. We pretty much relaxed. And then the next night we relaxed. We blew the horn to welcome in Sukkot. And then we went out and we went and decided, okay, not after Sukkot, but after the first day of Sukkot, after, the high Sabbath was done, we decided to go eat out. So if I remember right, we ate out. I got something with fish in it, didn't I, dear?
Yeah, well, you kept getting basa fillets.
Basa fillets.
Got them a few times, actually.
Yeah, we did. And it was nice. I would say it was a mostly relaxing time. Mostly.
Mm-hmm.
Except for there was a couple incidences that was not as relaxing. Would I recommend the place? I'm not going to say yes or no. I'm just going to say go at your own discord if you ever want to go there.
Well, they're certainly hospitable enough.
They were very hospitable. They were very kind, very gentle most of the time. Only one time they didn't show their hospitability, I guess.
Hospitality, dear, is the word you're looking for.
Hospitality. There was only one time. Other than that, most of the time it was. And we got eggs. They gave us eggs. Now, we brought our own eggs from our chickens.
When you say gave, dear, that's kind of inaccurate.
Not gave. I'm trying to explain.
We bought eggs from
We
them.
bought eggs from them. But what I'm saying is, originally we brought our own eggs. We had 18 eggs with us from our chickens.
After a week.
After a week, that went completely gone bonkers.
Although I think we actually bought too many eggs from them because we still had 10 left.
Yeah, we did, but you know what? We shared half with my father-in-law when we got back, and the other half we used up.
Yeah, so.
And when we came back, we didn't expect to see as many eggs as we saw.
No.
How many eggs did we see, honey? I would say
it was nearly full.
It was nearly full. It was almost 18 eggs again. Our chickens are really good. They give you 4 eggs a day. So we get 4 eggs a day. So 4 eggs times 7 days is 21 eggs.
Think it through.
4 eggs, 28 eggs.
Well done.
Sorry, I am good at math. It just, yeah.
You allowed yourself to get distracted.
I allowed myself to get distracted. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. So, 18 eggs in all.
I mean, we will get 10 though. That way we can have like eggs all the time.
Yeah, and the thing is, we plan on making omelets. Now, omelets take about how many eggs does omelets normally take? And I'm talking about I'm talking about quiches.
Oh, quiches, at least 9.
9 eggs at a time.
And a half a block of cheese.
And a half a block of cheese, or if you don't want to use cheese, you can use something else. So we have a half a block of cheese, 8 to 9 eggs just for a quiche, because that's what we're going to do with it lots of times. Or during winter time, they sometimes don't lay. Now, I'm not saying they didn't lay this time, because they did lay. How many did they lay, honey? One didn't lay. One just refused to lay.
Yeah, the rest kept laying all through winter.
Yeah, the rest laid all through winter, but one just didn't lay.
Mm-hmm.
What did I just do? Yeah, what did I just do?
Let's face it, the average lifespan for a laying chicken is 4 years.
Yeah, 4 to 6 years.
I mean, they probably live longer.
I guess they live
Red's out there
longer.
living longer.
I guess they live longer. I don't know.
Well, like I said, Red's still alive. How old's Red?
Well, Red's
not 4.
No.
Red herself is only 3 at the most.
4. She just turned 4.
Okay.
So yeah, but she doesn't lay eggs anymore. We gave her up. We gave her away because she tried to murder. That's a certain word to call it. Bird murder. So birder. The newest chicken we got, which was Rosie. So we got rid of Red. Then after that we got Speckles, and then after that we got Honker. I lost my count. Have you ever done that where you were counting and you're like counting in your brain?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Honker. And then after that, after that we got Ombre. So I have no complaints with our chickens. I'm very happy with what we got in our chickens. And they all love each other. Although Jeff thinks one of them are being ousted out. I'm not sure which one. I think it might be Honker that's being ousted out. Because she's the one who usually does that honking sound. And we usually can tell Honker from everybody else because she has that honk, honk, honk sound to her. It's hilarious. That's why we called her Honker.
They're probably going, what is this duck doing in here with us?
Maybe that's why she's ousted out.
Mm-hmm. I think we've discovered the reason.
Maybe. 1, 2. So yeah, there's one that's being ousted out. We're not sure 100% of it, but we think one's been ousted out, which is fine. And one of them, sure in the world, doesn't know how to get back into the coop at night or during the evening. It's like we go out there first night when they finally all got free from the coop that they've been in because of magpie season. Only one was missing, and I don't know who it was. We haven't figured it out.
It's so hard to tell them apart.
Only way I can tell is if it was Honker, is if she does honk honk. But it wasn't Honker. I know for a fact it wasn't Honker because
she clucked at you.
She clucked, not honked. Honker had, and I think it's something with her beak that makes her honk. It's really strange. I noticed 2 of the chickens' beaks haven't been shaved a little bit. I'm not sure why, but they've been shaved. I don't know if they did that over at the place where we bought the chickens at.
Yeah, no clue.
But their beaks have like a little bit of clipping.
Okay.
light clipping of it at the very edge of the beak. I'm not sure what that's for, but we loved it. We love taking care of the girls. We call them the girls. When we do get our own home and on our own land, we are definitely going to have 10 chickens. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. We've decided on that. So we'll be getting 10 eggs from our girls. And we're going to make certain it's secure from any foxes, any snakes. Jeff and I are going to be thorough on it, aren't we, dear?
We are, dear.
Honey, can you go make me a coffee?
I probably can. Dear.
I forgot to get my coffee.
Oh, no.
I had my eggs this morning, but I forgot my coffee. So I'm doing really good on this. I'm very happy about that. And I'm checking on the time.
Yes, because I have to make 2 phone calls.
Oh, I have plenty of time.
Mm-hmm.
I have plenty of time, dear heart. So I love it. I love how it's all turning out and everything. So, yeah, the trip was very eventful, is all I can tell you. Would I go back there? I don't know. I honestly have no clue if I would go back there or not. I mean, they were hospitable most of the time. I got something that's for Pesach or Sukkot to use for next year. We're hoping to have Sukkot on our own land in a yurt, if that makes sense. A yurt is a they cost. How much does a yurt cost? A yurt. I'm trying to think. It's like a teepee. Not sure you know what a teepee is, but it's a tent. You can put quite a few things in it, like a nice bed in it, a real big bed, a real bed inside it. And that will be a yurt. We might use that for when guests stay over. They can spend the night in the yurt. If anyone spends nights over at our place. So yeah. Most of the time we had a nice Sukkot though. A little damaged, but we're okay. What else can I tell you?
Oh, why?
Yeah, I didn't miss that one bit.
Oh, not what I thought.
We come back to where we're at, and there are major flies around.
Okay, there is nowhere I can
Yes,
put
there
that.
is. I cleaned it.
Yes, dear.
Oh, I love my coffee. I miss my coffee, to be honest. I didn't have any coffee at all during the trip.
No, I don't think you did.
No, I didn't.
Your eyes went from being square back to round. It was amazing.
You're funny.
They're more green now instead of brown like they were before.
He's funny. He's a funny man. It's surprising to me how fast I go when I'm doing the crochet now. I can crochet in like.
I can't talk. I'm getting my own caffeine fix. Thank you.
Yeah, your caffeine is actually tea. She loves drinking tea. I think most of the time I drink coconut water. That's electrolyte and teas. I drank teas. So we're getting close. Yeah, we're almost done with this one, and then we'll be to the next one.
I've just now created another fresh conspiracy theory.
Oh,
the British are fueling climate change so that the southern part of their country can now be used to grow tea instead of having to import it from other countries like India and China. There you go.
That's another thing on our land. We kind of want to get a gate or a fence up because we have I won't say wild dogs, but we have dogs. Our neighbors has dogs that runs rampant, claiming our land for themselves.
Yes.
But once we get there, there will be no more problem. There, we will actually put up. I think the first thing we'll put up after we find out what we have is fencing. First thing that's going up is fencing, so the dogs cannot get in. Probably should be the last thing, shouldn't it?
No. One of the first things should be fencing, so that we can fence it off so that. See, then the only predators that can get at the chickens will be ones that can fly.
Yeah, and even then, we are planning on putting a
netting over the top.
Netting over the
longer
top.
term, so.
Yeah. We're also planning on building a cistern. I'm not sure how to do it, but I'm sure we can do it.
Dig a hole in the ground, line it with a mixture of, well, basically it's a filter mixture like fine gravels, sand, and charcoal.
So we'll have fresh water at all times.
Yeah.
And that will be when it rains and everything. We're still trying to make a decision if we want to, what was it we were talking about? If we want to go with a sand heater, sand thing, or if we want to go with a, what was the other one?
Well, we could go for a wind turbine.
Or a wind turbine, because we will have wind quite a bit over there. And if you look at it, if you look at this, do you like this? Do you like what I did here? Do you see, sorry, do you see how I added like a peekaboo area right in this little section right here? That is not in the original pattern. I added that to it. That is my pattern on the top. Now the first start and the second thing that I've added to it is something they didn't do either. In the original pattern, they had it set up with, and I mean, I'll mention that I used her pattern, but it's not fully her pattern. I fixed it up the way I wanted it for my
You modified it.
I modified it. That's the word. I modified it. So, first things first, I did one. Now, instead of doing the one stitch that I do here, this is one of the things I changed. So there's this, and then I did a stitch, and then I did this. In there, and I'll show you theirs on a different one. And then it's back to, they did do this part. So I did some the same as they did, but some are different. And I added a little extra to it. I love doing the little extra I did. Does that make sense? So then you do a double crochet. Now instead they would do one long double crochet. That's it. They would do one long double crochet. So they would do this. One long double crochet. Then they would do a double crochet here. Now I'm going to undo this because I don't want you to see that. But so as you can tell, I want you to tell me the difference. Which one looks much better? If you were looking at this, do you think a double crochet cluster versus a long double crochet? Which one do you like best? Me, I like the double crochet cluster. She didn't use a double crochet cluster in her pattern. She used one long double crochet. Now I will do 2 long double crochet, but it's a cluster. So you put it together like this, and then you go boom, and then a double crochet right here. That's one of the differences I did. I've changed the pattern to my liking. Does that make sense? So and right here is another thing I did. She'll do it right here. She went straight to this. This is what she did in her pattern. This is what she did, where you have it like that. I didn't like that because it drove me nuts. So I decided to make a stitch so it's easier to get behind the nib like that. So that's two of the things I changed just in this part of the crocheting. 2 things. The third is that gorgeous little peekaboo. I guess you call it a peekaboo setup. Audie, would you say it's a peekaboo setup? What did I just do? Oh, it's long. So yeah, it's a peekaboo setup. What I mean by peekaboo setup, I'll show you once I get there. So we're first doing the first set. So here's the main part. You do the white part first, or you can change the color to blue or whatever color you want for your snowflake. The second part is there's three rows. Now I'm doing it totally different to what she has in her setup. It's nothing against her setup or against the original maker of it, but I've modified it to my liking. I will.
I was going to say something and then I just shut up because it's just silly, so I'm not doing it.
No, go ahead.
You know, I changed it just enough. Sort of like the way Microsoft changed Windows just enough so that Apple couldn't sue them.
I told you it was silly.
Yeah,
Next time
that's
you'll
silly.
trust my judgment.
That's silly, dear heart. But yeah, anyways, back to what I was saying. I like the way I do it. Other people might not like the way I do it, but I like the way I do it, and it serves the purpose. And the thing I love most of all is the peekaboo that I've made. It's a little I guess it's not really a peekaboo, but I call it the peekaboo, or I call it the little hole, but it makes it look so refined, or so, what's the word I'm trying to find here? So, I don't know. What's the word? I can't think right now. Defined? Refined? It'll come to me. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So peekaboo. I call it a peekaboo. It might not be a peekaboo, but I call it a peekaboo. And I'll show you what I mean once I finish this little section. Refined, defined, whatever. It'll come to me. On Friday, I plan on making clay. I have plenty of clay to work with. And I plan on making a cute little fairy dragon with the clay. Marcos, what did I do? There you are. I love doing that extra little bit that I always do there. Just makes it more. Sorry, I almost messed up there. That one is the way I want it. Yes. This. One. And this. I can't think what it's called. Refined, defined, finesse. Oh, Merkles, I can't think of the name. It makes it more elegant. That's the word I'm looking for. Elegant. It makes it more elegant in my mind, if that makes sense. So when I did that, I was like, ooh, I like that setup. And it'll make the bedding look more elegant. That's what I was looking for. I kept trying to think. Refined, defined. No, I'm not finding my word. Elegant.
Used it too many times.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I said, I'm sorry, you have exceeded your use value for this word. Please insert another 25 cents.
That would look good on a t-shirt.
Mm-hmm. It explains so much.
It does. It does. It explains so much. Write that down. No, seriously, write that down. Words escape me. Yeah, words escape me. Insert 25 cents and then I'll give you another word.
Mm-hmm.
No, you can't take that one because everyone seems to have already taken words fail me.
Mm-hmm.
So, words escape me and please insert 25 cents or insert a quarter or insert something. And then I'll give you another word.
You may continue using this word.
You may continue using this word. Write that down. That's a good one for a what is it called? For a t-shirt. Wouldn't it be?
Mm-hmm. All right. Fine.
Write it down while you have it in your brain. Yeah, I hope you remember it because I'm kind of losing it now. So here we are. We are on the last part of this row, which is the first row of the crochet. Then we go underneath this and we do this and we pull that up like that. So the first row, to show off this gorgeous snowflake, is done. Now we go to the second row. Make sure not to lose your strings. So we go 1, 2. I usually do 2 of them. Take this, go in to this right here, And we are doing a double crochet, going twice. Now this is where it gets interesting about the intricate pattern I'm using. The elegant, making it elegant in my mind. I guess it might not be elegant to everyone else, but it's elegant to my mind. So you go double crochet all the way around in certain spots. But this is where it gets interesting. Yeah, you do definitely do a double crochet all the way around. But this is where you go 1, 2, 3 stitches. Remember that, 3 stitches. Then you go right here. And that's where you get that extra little elegant little section right here. You see that? But it's when you do the single stitch, it becomes elegant. Right now it looks like, why do I have that there? So just I would show you that. And then you'll see when I get done. That is not included in the pattern that I originally got. I added that little bit in. I added that little bit in because I wanted to have an elegant look to it, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Couldn't think of the word. I kept going. Okay, it's not that word. No, it's not that word either. No. Not that word.
You keep using that word.
I keep using that word. Why am I using that
I
word?
do not think it means what you think it means.
No. I kept saying defined. I kept saying, yeah. I finally found my word. Took about 4 tries, 5 tries. I made it. So on the 11th, which I don't think there's anything special going on the 11th. Well, Murgles. What did I do?
I know, not the Muggles.
Yeah, Murgles. Good. The 11th is a Monday. Eek! It's a Monday.
Why is that so terrifying?
It's not terrifying.
I mean, Mondays are just terrifying generally, but why that particular Monday?
No gaming.
Oh no.
But in place of that, even though it's no gaming, in place of that is a possibility.
We win.
We win. We get our home.
The world becomes a rosier place.
We get our home. We get our land all up to par. We finally live on our own place. No, not exactly that day, but that will be the start.
It's the beginning of a new era.
It's the beginning of a new era, which will be nice. Wouldn't you agree?
This is where the people will look back in history and go, this is where they began their what do they call it? Takeover plans for world domination.
No.
Oh, come on. I think I'd be a great dictator.
Okay.
See? Never argue with the dictator.
I'm not arguing, dear heart.
You can be Mrs. Dictator.
No, I don't want to be a dictator, thank you. But I am married to my husband, so I have to, yeah. Anyway, long story short, we will win. We will be free of this place. We're planning on getting a 3-bedroom tiny home and setting it up on our land. We also plan on getting
Sorry.
I lost my train of thought. Thank you.
No, you didn't. I derailed it.
Yeah, you did. You derailed it. You derailed it.
You didn't lose it. I just ripped up the tracks.
Yep, you did. Thank you so very, very, very much, my love.
Hey, anytime. What else am I doing here?
And at that time, when I finally get into my own place and we have, okay, this is what we were planning on doing when we get our, oh, I'm not far from it. Cool. What we were planning on doing in our home is we have 3 sections set up. One for our bedroom, one for our guest room, and one for my office. My office, and
Right,
Jeff
please.
will be using the guest room, I guess.
Please step into my office.
hmm
We will discuss our plans for world domination.
And it'll be you and world domination.
Oh, look! I only do it as a hobby. It's not like I'm taking it seriously.
I know.
As soon as I have control, I'll give it back. You know, minus a few $1 million.
Uh-huh.
Why not?
No comment.
Why can't I have the planet? It's not fair. Everybody else wants it. Got to get in early these days.
Yes, dear.
Just imagine it. The people who actually making all these plans going back centuries going, what? Who? Where did he come from? Who is this guy? Stepped in and took over just like that.
Anyway, I will be able to organize my own house the way I want it. We've already made a decision that no cords go on the floor. None. Zippo, zilch, zero. There will be no cords on the floor at all. Not around it. Cords are a tripping hazard. The second thing we will probably do is set up my YouTubing part of the office.
I wonder what they would do if I just piled up a great big mound of dirt and then carved into it. And they go, you didn't submit plans for a house. It's like, it's not a house, it's a hole in the ground. Deal with it.
Yeah. Right here. Okay, so we just finished this one up. So we have where this one right here, I have to go into this little section right there. That finishes that up, and then we do a single crochet. So we just finished this up. This one's almost done. I go into the back end because there's that little extra bit right here. Back in. Take this. pull it through. Wrong one. This. And pull it through there. Click it like this. Go up like that. Take your scissors. We're finished with this one. Yeah, no, we're not.
Oh no, we're not finished.
We're not finished. This is the second row.
What do we do now?
What did I just do? How embarrassing. I can't believe I almost messed up. But I caught myself. Yay. Okay. Then we go in here and we do a single crochet. And then you keep going the way you were going before on the other ones. And this is where the elegant part starts coming up. I wanted it to be elegant. It's not that I don't like the way the lady who made the crochet, because I love her crochet, but it just didn't make sense to me. So I added a little elegancy. So as you can see, there's this little area right here. This little area right in this little section right in here. And then this is where the elegancy comes in. In my mind, it's elegant. Maybe it's not elegant to others, but in my mind, it is. And then there's the elegance. Do you see the difference? Then you go back to doing single crochet all the way around. Now, do you see the elegance? This is the area I put that little extra bit right here. Do you see the elegance? That's what I was after, is something elegant. And then we finish off with this. And we keep going. But yeah, it's, my husband's funny. His books are almost done. Well, he has to still do, what part do you still have to do in your book?
Well, it's the allies. We're doing the gathering, as it were, at the moment.
He's doing the allies at the moment, which is the gathering. After that,
then it's the fight.
It's the fight. And after that, the epilogue.
So it's turned out longer than I originally thought, but whatever.
Well, you had a lot on your mind, didn't you, dear heart?
I did. I was busy.
Yep. We're busy.
I'm hoping to be able to convince them that I'm doing studies, which I will be.
Yeah. Oh, and he's doing data analyst type of schooling. He's about to start that schooling, so he can finally get a job in something else. Although he's also looking into doing real estate.
It's a possibility.
It's a possibility. He's already asked the person.
Well, ultimately, I'd be better off in conveyancing, I think, especially since he said he can't find a good conveyancer in the area. So they're always not quite finishing the job properly.
Yeah.
And so I'm seriously thinking, I'll finish this one up as quickly as possible since I've started it.
Yeah.
And then I'll learn how to be a conveyancer. And then I'll just, like, first place I'll go, I'll walk around to this place and say, here you go, there's my thing in conveyancing. I do a little office work from home, etc., etc. Here you go.
Yeah, I like that idea. And it'll go with you everywhere.
Oh, yeah. I won't even need to set up a website.
Nope.
You know?
All you would need to do is like set up a I don't know.
I
What is it? Why would I need to set up a website?
You wouldn't.
Let's say.
Now, one thing we are planning on doing, everyone, is we talked to someone who was, I guess, in real estate. She says she's in real estate anyway. We told her about the bath that we want to put in our home. We are definitely planning on getting what you call a some people would call it a handicap bath.
It's a Japanese bath.
It's a Japanese bath, but it's for the elderly or for people.
No, Japanese baths are Japanese baths are Japanese baths.
Well, there's Japanese baths that don't open in the front, and there's Japanese baths that do.
Yeah.
Ours is going to open in the front.
Yeah.
Where you can walk in. You can set up a shower right with it, if that makes sense. You can sit down in the Japanese bath. You can take a shower in it if you wish, and you can sit down while you're taking a shower. So you don't slip and fall or anything like that. But it can be used as a shower or it can be used as a bath. So that's what our plan is. Jeff and I found a good bath to get. We will need to talk to the person who's making our area. Instead of putting a shower in it, bring that Japanese bath over. And you never know. People might want to buy that house that are older, but don't.
Especially since we're not planning on putting steps in it.
Especially if there's no steps in it. It should be very easy to get, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're going to be able to take a bath. Like you can actually soak in it and relax. And after a long day of hard work,
It doesn't take any more water to fill it than a standard bath.
It takes the same amount of water as a regular bath.
Bathing upright instead of laying down.
It's upright instead of laying down. So what I mean is you don't have to lay in it. You can lay gently, like you can lean back a little bit. But it would be good for your back. You can put Epsons in it. You can do a healing in it. It would be a very good type of bath. There will be no more problems in the sense of, because I'm not going to put a standard bath in, and I'm not going to put a standard shower, but there will be a shower head over it. And the color theme we're thinking of is a dark blue or a blue color. That's what our theme will be. And we'll have some dolphins swimming around in it. Not real life. Not real life dolphins, okay? But like dolphin decals on the wall to kind of commemorate the did I mess up here? Am I that fast? Oh, Mergles. I am that fast. Sorry, I'm checking something. I just realized I reached my goal thing. Okay. I thought something was off when I kept seeing it, and I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? I'm already done. Wow, I was fast. I didn't expect to be that fast. This one, if I'm paying attention, is done. That is amazing how fast I went there. Wouldn't you agree, guys? That was pretty fast. I did not expect to be done that fast. So we're on number 3. I'm hoping to get at least 4 done before I have to sign off. Wow, that was fast. I was just going and going and going and talking, and look at that, done. That is amazing. I love crocheting that fast. Don't realize I'm doing it until it's done. Don't you agree, dear?
Works for me, dear.
So I'm going to sign off at 2 in about 29 minutes, guys. Just so you know. But let me know what you think. Do you like this talk about what our plans is for the house? He's actually going to be making a special deal for all my Cricut stuff, and because Jeff knows how to work with wood. He definitely knows how to work with wood. And he can make carpentry type of stuff.
We'll have a workshop to do stuff then.
He'll have a workshop. We'll have the CNC machine working.
Yeah.
We'll have the CNC machine working, which will be amazing. And that will be nice to have a CNC machine working. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Is I know I've been telling you guys I'm going to be moving, but we will be moving. We just don't know exactly when. But we will be moving. And I'm going to ask you guys to be patient with me during that move. My husband and I are still discussing if we're going to get a movers to move our stuff, or if we're going to get a 20-foot container on our land. We're still discussing all of this. Depends on how much we get back. We're praying to get over 200,000. That's what we're praying for. Now I'm talking about with everything taken out. We're still over 200,000. Well, we'll see, right?
We shall.
We are planning on growing ruby salt bushes on our land. I think when we first start, we'll probably keep the girls in the Chook Palace for a little while.
Definitely.
Until we can get their Chook place set up. And set up where no little foxes, no snakes can get in. That's our goal. We don't know if that will work. We'll see what we can do. And we'll see what happens. I'm getting excited. very happy actually over the whole thing because everything's going to work out in the long run. Always does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There's a saying, and not any saying. It's a saying that's between believers. Everything works out in Yahweh's timing, and that's how my husband and I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Everything will work out in His timing, not ours. Our timing would be we wanted it done 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we wanted, but that's not how it worked.
Maybe he didn't want to New South Wales, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what happened, why he didn't want us there, but hey, it's up to Yah. Everything's up to him. But yeah, it's amazing, and we will probably make it barely, but we probably make it barely for the homes owner grant.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean barely. You always wait. Lots of times, haven't you noticed? Yeah, we'll wait until the last minute,
Mm-hmm.
but we will get it. We figured that out. We figured his timing is not our timing. Our timing is okay. We want to get going. We want to do this. We want to do that. But we're not to push it. We're not to rush it. We're to just wait on him. It's hard waiting, you guys. You don't realize how hard it is to wait. Waiting for everything to take over. But when it comes, it'll be blessed. We know that, won't it?
Mm-hmm.
Scratch, 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 scratch my neck, scratch my neck, scratch my neck.
Do you want me to do that
No,
now?
no, I did it. I was using my... The good news is I figured out how to fix... And you remember I was telling you about this thing right here where I split and it went right into the quick of my nail? That hurts, guys. You don't realize how much that hurts. Wouldn't you agree, honey?
Oh, I'd say it hurts quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah, it hurts. And when it hurts, it's like, okay, well, I can't do anything about that. So, yeah, and then tomorrow we are going to be live gaming, not anything else, but gaming. We'll be gaming. I'm going to be working on that gaming today to get to the point where I'm only 1 day away from the contraption. And then we'll see. It's only because we had Sukkot that we weren't doing the gaming like I normally do. So, yeah. But I got some melanistics. Not melanistics. I got some albinos on the game. That was kind of cool. A lot of albinos. It was like, wow, so many albinos. I will have to get a couple of melanistics. There's one I'm after right now, and it's called a Centasaurus. That's the one I'm after. And then I want to learn how to make standing up where I don't have to worry about them falling over, if that makes sense. So I'm thinking about, and I'm talking about clay wise. So I have a lot on my plate to think about. I have another one I need to finish off, which is amazing. It's like a washi tape holder or something like that. Whoops. Wrong. And then the second one. Yeah. I almost messed up here, guys. I'm talking and I'm kind of messing up there. And yeah. Now you're looking for the little area there to do. Go in, finish that off. Oh, I can't wait till I finish this blanket off. I won't say it's my lifelong blanket, but it's a blanket I made myself. You know. Okay. Now we're going on to the second part of this. And we're almost done. We are. We're almost done. 1, 2. And we go under and over. And do double crochet. We might even take a vacation to Thailand. But it depends on a few things. Doesn't it, Dare?
It does, do.
But we might take a vacation to Thailand. For about a month, I think we agreed on.
Quite possibly, yeah. Depends. What I think we should base it on is excuse me.
Shut the door.
Yeah. Is how long does it take for everything to be done?
Well, it could be even 2 weeks long for all I care, as long as I'm in Thailand for a little bit. But then we have to think about our chickens. Who's going to take care of our chickens while we're gone?
Yeah, so there's a problem.
But we'll see. We'll see. So did the Liberal Party win?
Yes.
Yay! We don't have the Labour anymore?
Yeah, sweetie, could you not put your political beliefs up on YouTube?
Sure. So anyway, seems everyone's having elections. It's hilarious to think about. Everyone. Australia. Who else is having elections?
US very soon.
US very soon. Who else? UK?
I'm not sure.
Israel? Maybe?
I don't know.
No clue. So, yeah. Jeff and I saw something on YouTube yesterday evening, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
And we were watching this group. I don't know if it was in Australia or in UK.
Britain's Got Talent.
Britain's Got Talent. And it was a dance.
It was an acrobatics routine.
Acrobatics routine. And oh my word. No nets at all. That was kind of freaky. Wouldn't you agree, dear?
Mm-hmm.
they were all hiding their eyes and everything like that, and like and they, of course, they got best score. Sorry about that, everyone. My internet cut me off. Sorry about that. That was weird. It's a rarity, but it did cut me off. Was almost done too. I mean, I only have a little bit more to go. So what happened was that I had the thing unplugged off of this onto my phone because I have to have the phone, you know. So I had the phone recharging, and while it was recharging, my internet went off because of the fact that, you know, I was using the cable for the phone. Same phone, the same internet charger fits my phone. So that's what happened. So I apologize about that, guys. Yeah. A lot is going on in the world today. Weather is warm here, guys. We're in Australia. Weather here is, what is the temp here? Weather here is what you call, I'm getting close to summer. So yeah, quite interesting. So weather is very warm here in Australia. We're in what you call spring, starting summer. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Please give me a thumbs up if you see what I'm doing. If not, let me know. Let me know if you can hear me. I usually try and make certain you guys can hear me. If you couldn't, I apologize. You okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay. Yes, dear. So, yeah, weather here is a little warm. We did get some rain, which was kind of nice. Looking more closer to living in our land than here. We'll be living in Wara, but not quite yet, not yet. And then we have to look into seeing what type of fencing we need for our land, which will be kind of interesting. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep working on this. We're almost done with this, which will be good. Like I said, I apologize. My internet just up and shut down. Why isn't it charging? It says it's charging. Okay, let's go here and put that back on. It's being weird. Usually it charges, but I guess it's being a little cantankerous. Gotta love technology. They can be cantankerous. And then after we're done with the live today, Jeff has to call his bank. Because we need to do our taxes. That's so much fun. I'm still working on a business. I still have my Shopify. I am going to upgrade that Shopify to a very high-end thing. Because I'm right now working toward my goal of really starting on my business. And I'm going to be working hard on it.
It's going to be annoying. I'm not getting any else up this way.
That is so strange. It's not even charging. But it's showing up that it's charging. Oh, I don't know. I will talk about one thing I don't like in artwork. Yeah, I'm dabbling in it, which is kind of funny because I don't quite understand it. It's not really my artwork. My artwork is by my hands, if that makes sense. I love working with my hands. I love crocheting. I love clay work. I love resin. I love sewing, hand sewing. I love what else is there?
Baking.
Latch hook. Jeff mentioned I love baking, but I want to be all rounded in the crafting area. Oh, and I love working with my Cricut. Come on, don't tell me Cricut is not fun. I found out how fun Cricut can be. Cricut can be very fun. It's like I have so many ideas I want to work with, and I I'm thinking about doing a Cricut video of what I'm making, and maybe in 30 minutes time, because all I have to do is just, weed it, and then I have to um, print it. Not print it, but what's the word I'm trying to find? Weed it, and my husband's actually planning on helping me make a plaque with the CNC machine when he gets that going. We are planning on getting a webcam out there so he can videotape what he's doing. Make his own special little channel. But we'll see. It all will work out in the long run.
It will all come out in the wash.
Good word. All come out in the wash. But yeah, I'm working very hard on getting everything organized. Wait, one. I lost my count again. That's so much fun. You have to count 5 single crochets. That's what I was doing, and I missed my count. So let's try that again. I just found out that they have a certain type of counter they use, which you can mark your count in yarn. I saw that, but I was like, couldn't I just make something like that for myself? Since I am pretty crafty or very, I love working with my hands on certain things. Couldn't I possibly make it myself? I would have to get a certain beads. They're ABC beads, or 1, 2, 3 beads, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 beads, or something like that. You know what I mean? You count rows or whatever. I wonder if I could do that. I'm not going to take someone else's idea, but I don't have money to go buying theirs. But maybe I can make my own. What do you think? I'm just thinking, because I came upon it, I was like looking at the stitch markers, and it was talking about a stitch where you can keep track of how much. It's called a counter. And I was looking at it, I was like, wait a minute, I could actually probably make that for myself. So I don't have to pay an arm and a leg. I actually just make it for myself. Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
Oh, Murgles, why are you sticking there? Okay. I don't want this tangling. So yeah, I wanted to talk to you about it. I would have to look at it just a little bit to make certain I know what I'm making. But I could possibly make it for myself. I have to look at what they do. If I'm correct in what I'm thinking, I might do that and make it for myself. Just to test it out and then later on enhance it. Does that make sense? Enhance it and see if I could probably sell the same thing but in Australia. Not a bad idea. It's a special counter. I'm also planning on going into jewelry, as in making real jewelry. And part of me is wondering, should I make resin jewelry, or should I make real jewelry, or what should I make? Because I have real sapphires, real emeralds, real diamonds, for real, not joking. I have real garnet, real amethyst. I have real. Yep, I was on number 5, and I ran out of not juice, but out of yarn. We're almost done, and then we'll sign off, which will be good. What did I do? Oh, what in the world did I do? Whoops. And this is the time when you'd have to do a frogging. I mean, it's all looking good on one end, but somewhere here, I messed up. Let's see, that's 1, that's 2, 3. What area did I mess up on? I know what area I messed up on. I know exactly what area I messed up on. It wasn't too bad of a frogging. Thought it would be, but it's not too bad of an area to do frogging. So I caught it.
You caught the frog, huh?
Yeah. What happened was I went like this, and then I forgot to do the 3 stitches. Yeah, that's what happened. And then do that, and then do the rest of them. That's what happened. It's like something doesn't look right. So I am going to leave as soon as I'm done with this. Never takes me too long. Okay, there we go. Yep, 1, 2, 3. I knew I messed up on it when I was like looking at it, and I'm like, wait a minute, something doesn't look right here. And then you go and do this right here. Has that ever happened to anyone when you're working on crochet? Have you ever had to frog because you're like, wait a minute, something doesn't look right? Well, I had to do that because I looked at something and I'm like, something doesn't look right. So that's why I frogged. So it was on this side right here, and it didn't have this little loop right here, and that's what I was looking for, is that loop. And because that's why I had to frog it. So I'm like, wait a minute, something's off here. And that. And do that again. and then again. There we go. And we do this again. So sorry about that, guys. But I did have to do one frogging only because of the fact that I missed it on the last stitch. It wasn't too far back. That's the good news. But my word, when it's there, it's like, wait a minute, something doesn't look right. And I have to finish it off. Plan on leaving at, well, I'll leave it at 2:45, 2 hours and 45 minutes. So I should be able to get this done by that time. Then Jeff has a phone call he has to make.
Two, actually.
2 phone calls. Who's the second?
To the people who have the Russell Island thing.
Oh, yes. Yes. I have a couple people I want to check in with to see how their dog tags are doing. If nothing came apart, are they doing well? I need to check with the people that bought my items and see how they're doing, if they're still holding up, all that. I always do something like that. Just to double check with people, make certain my items have not come apart, that type of setup. Audie is one of them I can check with because she's gotten something from me before. Anything come apart? Is it staying strong? Is it doing well? Is it not staying well? Let me know. Once I find that ladybug one, I will tell you and I will put it in. I think it's going to happen when I move and then I unpack. Once I unpack, I'm going to put things where they belong and everything's going to look good. And I'm going to keep yours in a separate setup.
Everything.
Because I've learned in this place, you lose things. And after this, I have to put in for my time, for getting paid tomorrow. So I have to put that in today. Also make sure we get our taxes put in today. That's going to be fun. We have until the 31st to get all our taxes in. Fun. Well, in America, you do your taxes by September. Am I right, Audie? By September is when you have to get your taxes in. April to September, I think. Or is it January to... No, it's January to April, I think. Yeah, January to April. That's tax time over in America. Is January, hun. Oh, this is looking totally better. Totally better. I did 4 of these today. I feel so accomplished. Can't wait to show these in Instagram. Show how many I already did. And I might look up the one, not company, but the one with the pattern and tell her thank you for the pattern. I kind of tweaked it a little bit for my liking, but it's amazing. It's a good pattern, and thank you for the base pattern. I should probably mention it to her when I get it completely done and say thank you for the base pattern. I didn't follow exactly her pattern, so it's not really technically her pattern. I use the base. The base pattern is this part right here. This part right here is more my pattern. We're almost there, guys. It's almost done. Yay. One, two, three. We're almost done here. Yay. We're getting this done, guys. We're getting it done because this is the first color. Took me a while to get this first color done. Two. And then that one right there. So we are done. We are done with this thing right here, and I will sign off. We are done. And yay. Tomorrow we are going to do a special live. But to do the special live, I have to finish something up. There we go. Look at that, guys. All done. I love this pattern. I absolutely love it. I can't wait till this is made into a blanket for our bed. Okay, if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And last but not least, please comment. Thank you so much for being here. I am sorry there was a little technical difficulty. It was on my end, not yours. And thank you for being with me and just supporting my channel. May you all have a blessed day and shalom. And I'll see you tomorrow in the gaming because it's a special gaming. So gaming. Okay. Many blessings and shalom, guys. Bye.
Well, this isn't what I was watching.
Okay.
So why isn't it showing my?
I'm ending stream, everyone. I'm sorry about that. My internet shut off again, which was kind of strange. But anyways, many blessings and shalom. I'll talk to you guys.